I was thinking about the better days. My youth so happy, my hair so nappy, had an F.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Arsenal versus Paris Saint-Germain Champions League semi-final first leg watch-along, taking place at the Emirates Stadium, Ashburton Grove, North London. Between, of course, those mighty Reds, North London's finest, London's finest, the Arsenal, against the Storm from Paris Saint-Germain. Apologies for the lateness, but actually I started this show 10 minutes ago and then realized it hadn't gone live. So I've had to restart. And so take two of this live stream here on the Arsenal 101. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't done so. But yeah, we are here for the game watch along. Early starters in the chat were Cam Delves. What are we saying? MLS at left back. Yeah, that's confirmed. Merino at the 8. That's confirmed. Trossard up top. That's confirmed. That's what I want. I'll be surprised if Arteta doesn't line up that way. I think we'll overwhelm them tonight 3-0. I would love that. I would absolutely love that. Okay. Cam goes on to say, well, most fans in England would want Arsenal to win. It makes English football look better if we win the Champions League. It's just our rivals that wouldn't. I would feel the same if they were in our position. Yep, absolutely right. Garfield, the Man United supporter, is chimed in early doors. Good boys. We'll be in and out doing some editing for another watch along. If they score at your ground, they win. If they don't, you win. Thank you very much. Big up for that. D-Dubs is in the house. D-Dubs says, salute 101, big match Apollo, give us the lineups. Okay, without further delay, let's look at the lineups. So, the starting 11 for Arsenal. And we will begin with David Raya in goal. The back four, the tested, the trusty back four. Okay, yeah, we let 2 in at the weekend, but, you know, these guys are solid. These guys are solid. Is it 12 or 13 clean sheets in the league so far? Jurriën Timber, who dealt with, Vinny Jr. in the last round, adequately had him pocketed. Saliba and Kivior centre-backs, and then the young Miles Lewis-Skelly at left-back, who has been superb. Just trying to check up if Miles... I think this is he's the youngest Englishman and the youngest Premier League player to appear in a Champions League semi-final. So I'm guessing there's been a younger player from another country who's played in this semi-final at 18 years, 215 days old. Big up to Apollo in the house. We've got in our midfield the rock at the back, which will be Declan Rice today. You know, fresh off a marvellous appearance against Real Madrid. He comes in and he solidifies us at CDM in the absence of Thomas Partey. And then above him, we've got Mikel Merino, who we know can, be a defensive rock. And of course, from a press perspective, no one does it better than the captain, Martin Odegaard, who will be playing in his usual 10 role. And then up front, we've got Bukayo Saka, Gabriel Martinelli, and Leandro Trossard. The two guys up there, hoping that the speed along the wings will cause them problems against Hakimi and Mendy. And then, of course, up front, Trossard, you know, I'm not too sure what to expect from Trossard today, but we will take the goals as and when they happen. Yeah. Lining up across the park will be Donnarumma, Hakimi at right back, sorry, Marquinhos, who's not been playing too well of late. Or if anyone didn't know, Paris Saint-Germain with this exact starting 11 lost at the weekend 3-1. Marquinhos and Pacho at centre backs, and Mendes, who I rate highly, will be their left back. But of course, Bukayo Saka has experience playing against him. He ran him ragged in their first encounter. Let's see how that runs today. Their midfield will be Vitinha, Fabian Ruiz, and Neves. I just think we've got a slightly better midfield. And then across their front, a very dynamic front three of Dedrick Doué, Ousmane Dembele, and a man whose name I just call Skelia. Kvaratskhelia. It's a very difficult name. I apologise for all those people who've got it mastered. But yeah, I'm going to call him Skelia because I struggle with his name. We've got Apollo, who's in the stadium currently. And he says, Mikel Arteta is a brilliant manager. So happy that we are here. Let's go win this. So yeah, there you go, guys. There's your teams. Here's a little bit of a graphic for you. Some stats. As you know, I like a stat or two. PSG is one of Europe's top teams this season, but their set piece defending is poor. Donnarumma's limitations in build-up and cross-claiming and lack of midfield athleticism are flaws Arsenal can exploit. And the way to look at that is if we look at this two graphs here, you can see PSG on the left, Arsenal on the right. And what you should see is there are two massive deficiencies for PSG. That is attack set pieces. They defend badly from attack set. They don't do well from in attack set pieces. And defensive set pieces. Areas that Arsenal do really well at. Arsenal's deficiency is defensive set pieces, which PSG are not great at. But you can see that we're fairly closely linked with them in terms of other key elements of how they play. Apollo writes in the chat, Odegaard needs to step up massively. He's flopped in nearly every game this season, not stepped up or Merino in midfield is always going to work for us. And now that he knows how to score goals and has become a real real threat, we hope that continues. So I'm happy with his position in the team and hope that he can do something there. We're 10 minutes away from kickoff, guys. A few other things for me to share with you before we get into it. But obviously, at some point, I will be joined by Coach Gary. We may have Lewis in here at some point as well. And of course, if anybody else fancies joining in, send us a message. I'll send you the link. But yeah, recently an agreement, as far as we understand, an agreement has been reached between Arsenal and Bukayo Saka over a new long-term contract. The formality still to be ironed out, but the main points have now been agreed. That, my guys, is a phenomenal bit of news. I'm pleased to see that Starboy is continuing his ascent at the Arsenal. Kid that started off as a Haylen kid is now going to put pen to paper and extend his contract. Also, Gabriel Martinelli says on his next Arsenal contract, I'm really happy here. This is my home. I love to be here. I love the club. It's given me so much on the pitch and off the pitch. The club has been amazing with me. He has also been talking up in press conference in the last day or two about a possibility of extending his contract, which I'm not going to be too disappointed with. Of course, if we should go out and get a really exciting winger, likes of Nico Williams, then competition will be tough for Gabriel Martinelli. But we will need him. We will need him to be competing against, somebody of, high standard, so that his game gets elevated. And, we look forward to seeing Martinelli perform really well tonight. A couple of things that gave me a bit of a laugh this coming last week. Welcome to socials in the house. The more competition, the better the squad will play. Absolutely. D-Dubs has said, read out the lineup. So here you go again. This is Arsenal. Raya, Timber, Saliba, Kivior, Skelly, Rice, Merino, Odegaard, Starboy, Gabriel Martinelli, and Leandro Trossard. And then for Paris Saint-Germain, Donnarumma, Hakimi, Marquinhos, Pacho, Mendes, Vitinha, Fabian Ruiz, Neves, Dedrick Doué, Ousmane Dembele, and Kvaratskhelia. So hopefully you got all of that. Those are your team lineups. We're now 8 minutes away from kickoff, so I better start getting myself. I haven't even put the. I need to put the TV on, don't I? So while I'm doing that, here's a little bit of entertainment for you. So yeah, we'll be praying for the Arsenal today. So yeah, that was the Paris Ultras. Paris's most vociferous and loud fans here in London, just outside of the Emirates Stadium. Get the volume turned off. So the atmosphere at the Emirates is massive. Apollo, if you get a chance, send me a picture of the tifo. Apparently, Arsenal have had 2 tifos made up. I'll be interested to see what they look like. I'd love to share that with the fans. Just going to see if I can find it. I'm just getting some pictures of Arsene Wenger currently at the game. Oh, I can see the tifo. It's a big red gun. It's hanging from the ceiling to the floor. It's massive. I saw some other designs for tifo, but yeah, we'll take that. Arsenal, of course, have their own ultras now, the Ashburton Army. I swear there's a fella that looks just like Mikel Merino in the stand. Flipping hell. That guy could actually walk on the pitch. Nobody would turn him away. Yeah, we're even in the church, Garfield. D-dubs or social. Yeah. Good luck, guys. Thank you. Yeah, both teams are fielding their best fit 11. Absolutely. So we're 4 minutes away from kickoff. That stadium looks like it's absolutely rampaging with sound. I'm just going to stick. The teams are in the tunnel. Customary handshakes across the two teams. Players who recognise each other from their international duties. Our bench is weak. Yeah, I mean, look, this is Arsenal down to bare bones when it comes to the team nowadays. We've got youngsters. We've probably got the two goalkeepers on the bench for no reason, just to fill seats. So yeah, the bench is weak. Here's Gary.
Evening, gents. How we doing, Tony? All right?
Teams are lined up. So there's a picture in the ground of the Arsenal tifo. You can see it hangs from the rafters of the roof of the stadium. It's as big as the whole stand, top to bottom. It's another angle of it here. So customary handshakes from the managers. What's your thoughts on the team, Gaz?
Yeah, obviously the 11 picks itself with Partey being suspended. Bench looks a little bit on the light side, but in truth, you're going to have White, Zinchenko, Wanyeri to call on, the main three. It is what it is, and it's the situation we're in.
Yeah.
Trossard there. I didn't see Trossard.
Trossard starts,
mate. He's playing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, it is what it is, mate.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good experience for some of them youngsters. Campbell, is it Henry Francis, Butler Oyedeji? They're all on the bench. How big is it in their development as footballers to be part of this? I saw them in the training on the training ground, practicing with the lads, and I'll be honest with you, I'm looking at the training footage and I'm looking at certain youngsters. I'm like, who's that? So it's interesting, obviously we've got Max Dowman, who can't be in the team today, can't be on the bench, but next season we're going to see Max Dowman absolutely like in this team, and he's gonna set records because how old is he, Gaz? Is he 16 yet?
Yeah, I think it's another one I've got to be careful with, though, Tone.
Yeah, but he's so good.
Another one we've got to be careful with.
I mean,
Max
the
Dowman.
kid scored 4 this week.
Yeah, but listen,
there's no
massive
doubt
step
he'll
up
be
from
getting...
under 18s to first team football.
Yeah, but he's that good, bro. He does it at international level at under 18s. And what is he, just turned 16?
He's still 15, isn't he?
Is he still 15?
Still 15, yeah.
Yeah, so, Arsenal would have probably had him in the first team if they registered him correctly. But, I just feel like, we will see him next year. So, moment's silence for Pope Francis. God rest his soul, a man of justice and peace. My salutes go out to Pope Francis because I know he was very outspoken on some issues that, some people and some popes in the past would probably have steered clear of, namely Gaza and struggles in Africa. So, rest in peace, Pope. Paris Saint-Germain will be kicking off this game. Got Ousmane Dembele on the centre spot. At the moment, I think we're getting drone footage. I kind of like that drone footage, It's like...
Come on, man.
So we know Dembele's going to play it back because he's on his own. Remember when they had to kick the ball forward and you had to have 2 players on the spot? So because we're all on Prime, I think we're going to be absolutely synced up perfectly. Just kicked off, Gary. You?
Yeah, I'm at 1 minute.
You're at 1 minute?
Yeah.
How the hell? How the hell? How the hell? Anyway, so Gary's ahead of me.
Come on, Trossard, go and press. Don't let them out.
So at the moment, I'm watching Paris Saint-Germain in the Arsenal half, trying to find an option.
Oh, Jesus, David Raya, man.
Now we get the throw.
Oh, that's a weak free kick, man.
So because you're ahead of me, Gaz, I best let you do the commentating.
Yeah, so PSG have it in their own half. Just playing it around at the back. Arsenal not impressed at the moment. Merino tucking into the midfield. He should have won that, Martinelli. The Arsenal happy to let PSG just knock it around. Now we go into press. PSG beat it easily. Uh-oh. Get across Timber, get across Timber. It's cracked Sevilla. Oh, Dembele scored. One 0 PSG. He scuffed the shot and it's in off the inside of the post. Raya couldn't get across. They beat the press far too easy. Why have you come out there, Declan Rice? You've got to stay there, that you don't need to come out. Just the shot, and it's right in off the post. What a terrible start.
Yeah. So, goal by Usman
Declan
Dembele.
Rice comes out to make the 2 versus 1 against Kratchvilla, and that's what leaves the space for Dembele.
I just had a feeling we were gonna concede early. Just had a feeling we were gonna concede early. Obviously, didn't want to say it.
It was the only place. It was the scuff shot. That's why it ended up going in right up the inside of the post. If he hits it properly, I think Raya saves it. But they beat the press far too easy.
Yeah.
Far too easy.
And you can't leave Usman Dembele where he is on his own. I mean, that's criminal.
Come on, man. Dodgy handball in it. Right. 2 yards away, ref. And it wasn't from there, was it? How was it from there? Right over by the touchline. Two seconds, I'll be back.
Okay, so play on. 6 minutes gone. Ball's out for throwing. Actually, it's an accident. It's a handball, so it's a free kick against Julian Timber. It's in the Paris Saint-Germain half.
Oh my God. Stop it. Here come PSG again, and it's ushered back to Raya by Saliba. Oh, Jesus Christ. Come on, Arsenal. What are we doing here? Well played. Well played. Go on. Corner to Arsenal. Oh, shit. Marquinhos, you blocked it for a corner, mate. Calm down. Jesus Christ. Man celebrating like he won the World Cup. So called us Arsenal, Declan Rice to take. The players make their move. In comes the corner. Oh! Oh, come, ref! What are you talking about? What? He's booked Leandro Trossard for a foul on Hakimi. Just a little hand off, nothing. So yellow card for Trossard.
What minute you on, Gaz?
10.
10, 10, 11, 10, 12.
Yeah, 10, 12, that's it.
I've just plugged my Fire Stick in, and it's obviously we're now in sync. Some good triangles being played by
They played well there, PSG.
PSG. Doué chooses to shoot.
And simple for Raya.
Simple for Raya. Are we going to do what the women did? So, essentially, in the first leg, Arsenal women against Lyon lost 2-1 at home and won 4-1 in the away leg. Saliba.
What's this guy doing, man?
I think we're standing off as for Doué a little bit too much. But having said that, it's Kivior across there, and he was at the moment. Kivior's playing left back, and Miles Lewis-Skelly is playing centre back.
Don't quite understand that switch.
Yeah, literally. And it's an easy switch to switch that out. Skelly is still playing centre-back. Foul to Paris Saint-Germain. Timber on Skelly. On Skelet's Villa.
What a switch that is to do, eh?
Inside. And this moment in time, Paris Saint-Germain knocking it around really well. Inside to Dembele, feeds it left to Skelia, who's got two men in front of him. Non-sharp pass. He wins the corner. There was no way he was getting past them two.
Yeah, you can tell how much we're missing Thomas Partey, man. And the corner's taken short.
Cedric Doué now against Trossard. Gets the cross in.
Terrible header.
It's ricocheted out the box. Back to Paris Saint-Germain. The cross comes in.
Header straight at Raya.
From Raya. From the header from Marquinhos. The cross was from Hakimi. Landing on the head. to be honest, if he gets his header right, it's a goal. He just headers it straight
Merino
into the hands of
just
Raya.
done enough to put him off.
What are we doing, Arsenal? The press is strong. Raya goes long. Finds the feet of Martinelli. Comes inside. That's a foul. Thank you very much. Oh, come on. Tried to play the quick free kick. Hakimi was in the way. Referee's just trying to slow
Surely
the
that should
game
be a
down.
booking. He stopped the free kick from being taken quick. That should be a booking, no?
in the Premier League, that's a free kick.
I think in any football, it's a free kick. Stopping an attacking position, isn't you?
Yeah. So after a delayed restart, the free kick is left to David Raya, who's now going to take the free kick from just inside his own half. It's going to be a long one, or is it? It's a long one. Comes in, and it's too long for everybody.
He's played it flat, isn't he? There's no height on it. He's played it flat.
Yeah. I think he knew what he was trying to do there.
If Declan Rice just holds there, and he's just come tearing in,
yeah,
and on the edge of the area, Trossard, Odegaard needs to pick him up.
Yeah, I mean, it's clear what I think the instruction is: double up on Skelia, because he is easily a massive threat from that wing.
That's fair enough, but then you've left the player unmarked.
Absolutely,
someone has to get across and fill that space.
Yeah, 100% agree with you there, Gaz. Without Partey in the middle, it feels like a big hole. That's from Apollo, who's at the stadium. And now they come again. That was too easy, Arsenal. Skelia. Oh my days. No penalty.
Well, the referee waved
three players there, but there was no. He fell over, and if he protests, he should get booked, because there's no way he got fouled. Get there. Arsenal just don't seem to be able to get control of the ball. Big hoof there by Saka over his head. Easy work for Donnarumma. Paris St-Germain start again. Oh, this press is all over the place. Come on. Go on.
How's that a foul? How is that a foul?
Yeah, it didn't look it to me. Didn't look it a foul to me. Yeah, it's a foul. It's a foul.
It is a foul, yeah. I stand corrected. There was an arm across him, but not enough for him to fall down like that.
Yeah, he went to ground too easily there.
And the dumb thing there is, once Timber releases him, he's got the ball still.
Yeah. It's almost like a 4-2-4 from PSG at the moment. They got 4 players. Saka comes in. Just good defending from Mendes. Marquinhos out to Hakimi. Easy into Vitinha. It's too easy. It's too easy. They're moving the ball really well. Fabian Ruiz on the ball now. Plays it out to Mendes. Mendes in. What's going on? Slowed the ball down. Skelia to Fabian Ruiz. Ruiz goes past Saka real easily. Too easy. Too easy. Too much space. Odegaard is ushering Saka to come forward, but if he doesn't make that move, then the press becomes irrelevant.
Shut up.
Go on, get it. Oh, why did you head it along the floor? Who was that? Oh, what is that?
Ref, man. What's this netball?
Okay, you got to press there. You got to press there. Go on. Press there, boys. Tighten up. Now we've got a winner. Ah.
Everything. How is everything a foul?
Yeah.
How is everything a foul? He's
That
won the
is a
ball.
perfect
He's
challenge.
won the ball there.
Yeah, he's won the ball 100%. No way is that a foul. Referee having a word with the two captains.
Clearly won the ball there.
See Gabriel in the stand.
Figured it.
Back to the back four. Marquinhos on the ball, playing it out. Vitinha, Hakimi inside. Back to Pacho. Out to Mendes. Long ball goes long. Well headed in by Timber. Go on, Rice.
Yes.
He's got Odegaard in.
Arsenal come with Odegaard now.
Odegaard passes to Saka. Oh, nice. And like shoot.
Oh, shoot, man. What?
Hit it. There was a chance for a shot.
He's given a foul. He's given a foul in the box. But why are we not shooting there?
Yeah.
This is what I mean. This is it does my nutting.
Yeah.
You're on the edge of the box. Have a shot. Did Dembele try to pass the ball? No, he shot a goal. It went in.
Yeah. Who's the foul on there?
No, the foul was earlier on in the box. It's nothing to do with Merino. It was in the box.
Where the ball is placed right now, it looks like he's given a foul against Doué.
Yeah, no, it weren't. I think it was Trossard on Marquinhos.
Go on, running. Get the ball. Press quicker. That's it. Press. Somebody. Hoofball. Come on. Picked up by Merino. Go on, Merino. Out to Saka. Saka one-on-one with Mendes. Inside to Timber. Back to Saka. Cross comes in. Who's there? Shoot! Martinelli. Oh. Go on. Oh, Miles. Come on, Miles. Do it, Miles. Well done. Well recovered by Miles. That's a foul. Thank you. What's this? Apollo not happy with the refereeing standard. So free kick to Arsenal in the Paris Saint-Germain half. Odegaard looks like he's going to deliver. It's a set piece. So we've got the bookends up front. All standing offside currently, looking to make their run. Trossard, Timber, Kivior and Merino. Nobody in the centre at the moment where the ball should be delivered. Here they come now with their runs. Somebody's got to get onside. Oh, looks like they're starting again. Timings were slightly off. Here we go. Start again. Inside. Delivers. Come on. Oh, good header. Kivior, but it goes straight into the arms of Donnarumma. It's a good set piece. Everybody was onside. Kiva gets his head on, but just couldn't divert it to one of the corners. Donnarumma kicks it out long towards, well up by Timber. Challenge, go on. Well done. Arsenal back in possession. Saka beating Fabian Ruiz, but Ruiz gets a foot in for a throw into Arsenal. Arsenal throw in line with their 18-yard line. Timbers to take the throw. Odegaard on the ball. Finds Rice. Rice finds Saliba. Saliba all the way back to Raya. Raya plays it out. Oh, lovely touch. Oh, he's offside.
How is this guy offside from there, man?
Yeah, he shouldn't be. Yeah, that's a good line. He's way offside. So our ball in the back four. Mendes looking for an option out. Well intercepted. Go on. Oh, come on, Merino. So Arsenal have completed 44 passes compared to Paris Saint-Germain's 141 passes. Did you lose that, Kivior? Thought he had it. Oh, shot from Kvaratskhelia was slightly blocked by Timber. Gladly, it lands in the hands of Raya. Declan Rice on the ball now, looking for options. Ball's now with Trossard, out to Martinelli. Oh, great ball. Skelly onto Trossard, and his shot goes straight into the hands of Donnarumma. D says, I hope we can win. We can get at least a draw in this game. Paris Saint-Germain on the ball. Get there. Got to read that, Martinelli. Too much space. Too much space. Someone has to. That's well done. Leandro Trossard. Back to Raya. To Saliba. Do something early. Well done. Well done. That's good play. Options. Good. Well done. Not there, Skelly. Give. That's right. Give him options. Go on. Go into that space. Get into that space. That should have been you, Timber.
Well played.
Who
Kivior.
was that to Kivior? Terrible.
I think he's
pass.
expecting. I think he was expecting Martinelli to
Expecting
turn and run in
Martinelli to
behind.
Yeah.
Get Wenger down on the bench, man. Sort it out, Wenger.
El Professor. Not liking that he's wearing all navy though. Should have worn at least a red tie. Get there. Oh. Go on, Trossard. Work harder. If you work harder, that's not so easy. Ball goes long. It's gone straight out of play. Hoofball. Why's everyone going backwards? Good try, Odegaard. Put him under. That's it. Hoofball. Here we go. Someone get this. I like Merino. Oh, you've got to get back there. Come on, Raya should have been there. Raya should have had that. Oh, what a save, Raya. What a save. Oh, off the post. What the hell? Offside. What the hell? Evening, Anthony Roberts. Missing a focal point. Shot from Doué went off the post, but Fabian was in offside position when he recovered the ball. Great save from Raya. Get there. Time. Saliba has time to find a pass. He finds Timber. Back to Saliba. Anthony Roberts says we can't seem to be handling Dembele's positioning, his movement tonight. Well, it's a very... Oh, come on, Trossard, you've got to do better. He loses the ball in midfield when it's thrown to him. And that sets off Paris Saint-Germain again on the attack. Ball played back into the midfielders. Vitinha, Fabian Ruiz, Neves. Again, Odegaard signalling everybody to come forward for the press. Go on, get there, get there. It's almost as if Trossard just doesn't want to exert himself too much. That's easy. Go on. Give. Ah, Martinelli, what are you doing? Oh, he's won the recovery, but he's made a foul. And he's taken the ball.
What a save from David Raya.
Yeah.
Trossard and Martinelli both look off it, don't they? Don't look off on the pace at all.
Oh, who's that to? Got to do better there, Timber. Hoof, come on. Win that. Well done. Unlucky. Oh, skills from Doué. And then he's tripped over himself.
Then he falls over.
Well done, Timber. Oh, good strength from Saka. This was in a bit of a hole there, nobody to pass to. Just showed his physical strength there against Vitinha. It was that Neves. Sensible Raya. Turn out. Well done, Merino. Drive, Declan. Drive. There we go. Lovely. Go on. Who's there? Martinelli. Come on. Martinelli's come to the middle. Trossard out on the left. Go on. Pass. Skelly wins the free kick. He's very good at shielding the ball, isn't he? Wins a free kick from João Neves. Free kick now just outside the penalty area. Odegaard standing over. As mentioned before, this is an area of weakness for Paris Saint-Germain. They're not very strong at defensive set piecing. So you'd hope that this would be an opportunity for Arsenal to get an equalizer. 36 minutes in. Odegaard to deliver.
Got to get these set pieces right.
I don't know. The referee's having a go now at somebody else. So the Arsenal back, the four at the back are there. Distinctly missing Partey and Gabriel, who would have been such huge threats from this kind of play. Oh, Odegaard's free kick just
Terrible
the
free
first
kick.
man. Why has it gone all the way back to Raya? Go on, make it. What a ball. Shoot! Hit it! Penalty! No? How's that not a penalty?
Anyway.
Oh, Marquinhos has basically freaking stamped on him, man.
That's got
Marquinhos has basically stamped on him after and a little pop at him.
Surely VAR. Oh, he's got his foot
No,
to the
it's
ball,
not a penalty,
though.
no. João Neves wins the ball.
Yeah. But
see, I think there, as it's coming across,
he gets the foot of Merino.
He's got to sweep it with his right foot.
No, but look at the foot. He takes the shooting foot of Merino. VAR, surely. What do you think, Gary?
I just think as it's coming across, sweep it with your right, sweep it with your left foot.
I thought that was a penalty because he takes the shooting foot of Merino.
Yeah, but he's already won the ball, Tony. He's already won the ball before the shooting foot catches his leg.
He didn't win the ball at that point. Balls with Merino now.
I just think you're 6 yards out from goal. Sweep it with your left foot.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, the left foot was the option, but his right foot was swung away from him. Saka on the ball now, attacking down the left. He's gone past Villa. He shoots, and it's straight into the hands of Donnarumma. It's a shot on target. Again, Saka showed his strength there. Just didn't get the whip on the ball like he normally tries to get, where it goes around the player. Ball goes long. Timber wins it. Declan Rice looking to set off.
Come on, Saka, not even... Mind you, no, I don't expect him to be at Fallsbrook. Well
There we
done.
go. Oh, well, good balance. Must be somebody. That's great play from Arsenal to keep the ball. Saka on the edge of the area. I knew Trossard was going to lose it there. What strength from Saka. Deliver. Oh! So close. So close. Saka did everything right there.
Could he have gone with his head? Was it a bit too far ahead of him?
I don't think he could have gone with his head. He'd have been offside.
Yeah, he was offside anyway. Yeah, he could have gone with his head there.
That's such good strength from Trossard. From Saka.
That should be a diving header anyway.
Yeah.
Don't know why he's trying to stretch there. Get your head on it.
Come on. Yeah. So close. Free kick to Arsenal.
And they're allowed to do all the fouls they want, and the referee don't want to bring out no yellow card.
Arsenal pressing now. It's going to be David Raya to take the free kick from just inside the Arsenal half. Kivio's gone forward. They seem to realise that they can create stuff from set pieces. So once again, this is going to go deep. Not really sure why the referee's waiting for the ball comes in. It's deep. Surely.
Oh, it just didn't. It just hit. I think it hit him rather than him hitting it.
Yeah, if he'd have hit that straight, it was an open goal. Well done from
It was
Merino.
just a little bit behind him. He tried the little back flick.
That's great play from Merino. Well done, Timber. Throw into Arsenal. Straighten up. Straighten up. Options. Just missing Thomas Partey in that position, aren't we? Run, run. Go on, drive, drive. Oh, why is he looking backwards again? Oh, slip from Raya. Stand him, stand him. He's going to fall. There you go.
Oh, no way! No way is that a foul.
What is that? And a yellow card. Are you mad? Are you mad?
Yellow card for?
What the hell? That is a cheat. That is a cheat. I'm sorry. There's no way that's a yellow card. What's he done? Look, what has he done? That is the worst yellow card I've ever seen in my life. That is the worst yellow card I've ever seen in my life.
It's for kicking the ball away, Tone. It's for kicking the ball away.
Oh, that's terrible. Okay, all right. But the foul is outrageous. Not there, Lewis. Well done, Kivio. Or was it Merino? Sorry, yeah. Well done, Timber.
Well done, Timber.
Drive. Oh, there's a foul.
And that's not a yellow card?
Yeah,
Yes,
he
thank
got
you,
one. He's gone yellow card happy, isn't he, this referee? Big up to my friend EJ in the house. Nice to see you. Hope you're well, brother.
Got to say, the referee looks a bit out of his depth.
Yeah. Ball goes long from Raya. Throw into Arsenal. Taken quickly. Rice all the way back to Raya. Go on, drive. There you go. Good tackle. And again, hold the ball.
That's a yellow card, ref. He's pulled him round the neck. He's pulled. Oh my God. He's blatantly pulled him round the
having
neck.
a laugh. Ball with Saka attacking down the right flank. Comes back into Timber. Oh, there's Miles Skelly, Acre. Come on, play him. There you go. Man on. Well done. He just rolled his man there. Hakimi, play him. You're in. You must score. Oh my God. How did he miss? Oh, Gabriel Martinelli. I cannot believe you missed.
He's got to score there. He's got to score.
He has to score. The brilliant ball from Skelly. Brilliant ball. He has to score. Way too close to the keeper. You've got to realise a big keeper like that. The ball from Skelly was brilliant.
You know what, Tony? He could have just rolled it across the Trossard who had a tap in.
Okay. Saka has to be very careful in this game now. I can see it's almost like he knows he's been wrong done by. What's that, half time? Oh, could have just done with that goal before the half. Ray are stoking up the crowd, telling them to make more noise. And they need to. I'm just going to start getting some stats, Gal. You still eating? You're on mute, brother. You're on mute. Mute.
Yeah, I think when Martinelli goes through there, he's got to hit it with power. That's like a back pass for that keeper.
Yeah.
But we come back into it. We come back into it quite well after a shocking first 20 minutes.
Yeah, we have.
Oh dear. Yeah, we have to score. I think when you're that close to the keeper, you have to hit it with some power. You can't just try to place it from that close away, that close to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Rice has come across to cover Timber, and there's no one filling in behind him. Odegaard and Trossard are 10 yards outside the area, leaving Dembele all on his own. But I think we got to grips in that second half and that first half. I think we got to grips with the PSG system.
Let's look at the stats. 60-40 in terms of possession. Paris Saint-Germain had 60% of the ball. Arsenal 40%. Arsenal's XG is 1.22 compared to Paris Saint-Germain's 0.29. We've had 5 shots. They've had 6. We've had 4 shots on target. They've had 4. We've had 12 touches in the inside the box. They've also had 12 touches inside the box.
Yeah, it's been a really good game.
Yeah, Donnarumma's had 4 saves. Reyes had 3.
Yeah, I think Partey's the missing factor, isn't he? In that first half.
Yeah. It just took a little bit too long to work it out. I think they've worked it out now, but in that early stages, we were a little bit.
I don't think the referee's had a good first half at all.
No,
I
not
think
at
he's
all.
looks way out of his depth. Oh dear.
Big up to Cranky in the house.
Hey Tony, how you doing?
Yeah, doing well, Cranky, doing well.
Yeah, I can't come on
Hey,
camera.
Bruce.
How you doing, Gary?
Go ahead,
Gary,
give
not
us your feelings.
Can you guys hear me clearly? Or do I have to put my mic on?
Very clearly, very clear.
Yeah, loud and clear, mate.
So very, very difficult at least first 20, 25 minutes. They came out all gangbusters. They played a normal game. Their possession team, a lot of movement, very skillful front line. Then Belly played like a roamer, not a traditional 9. We struggle, especially in the middle of the park, to pick him up. I'm very disappointed how Timber played the first 15, 20 minutes. Too much respect. He was being physical, but the goal they scored, he escorted him into the box. That created the opportunity for them to have space to be able to shoot. I will say, though, that we had to be smarter with how we attack them defensively. We weren't as coordinated as we normally are in terms of we attack them. And they exploited us, and they played a normal game. They played very wide. They played with a lot of width. And they actually have prepared for us well. We didn't realize, or they realized, that when you press, everything has a counter to it. So if you come too high, I can go behind you. If you bring the first line of defense up, there's space between the third and second line, and they were exploiting that space. We got better as the game progressed. We got more possession. Martinelli needs to play with his head instead of his foot sometimes. I get frustrated with him. But it's offside, or the last one was difficult for him to score. Donnarumma takes a lot of space. But I need us to play, get calm, settle down. We missed Partey big time in the middle. I don't think Trossard has a lot of value where he is. I think Merino, when you play Merino, you play like a 4 in the middle. So it makes it easier. But we have to understand we're playing a very, very good team with an excellent midfield and a very good forward line. I don't think their middle of their defense, Marquinhos is good, is the best. But we don't have the attack in that middle, one-on-one, to give them trouble. So how do we exploit them? We have to be calm. We have to take our time and progress the ball on the field. We have to get Saka some one-on-ones. I think he's getting frustrated because he didn't touch the ball for the first 15 minutes, it looks like. Odegaard got to get in the game, stop running around like a chicken without a head. And he likes to go back and go get the ball. Well, you know what? There's a chance to go do so. Just go start the play if you can get the ball upfield. Because we have difficulty passing the second line of defense for them. Right? We having difficulty breaking the second line. So go find a way to go get the ball, Odegaard, and make room and create more space behind the second and third line so we can penetrate.
Oh, Daniel Sturridge, what are you wearing, son?
I'm not watching.
I like Daniel Sturridge, but I need to dress him.
That's one you made, Tone, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not one of mine. I mean, it's a great suit, but not in that location.
Yeah, and when they make mistakes, which they will, because they're playing like how we play, mistakes, you got to capitalize on the mistake. They made one, we didn't capitalize. Merino was a bit slow reacting to the ball. The man shouldn't touch that ball. Right? We had about 2 or 3 chances of their mistake we didn't capitalize on.
Yeah.
We have to take our chances. We're at home, for Christ's sake. Right? We're at home. We're not at their place. We're at home. We have to boss the game. And we don't have any bench. What we have on the field is what we're going to be playing. I don't see making any changes, frankly.
No, I mean, the only player that you would bring on would be Nwaneri for Odegaard, if anything.
But he wants to play Odegaard for some reason. Odegaard has been out of form the entire season.
Yeah, but that's the one that you would make, isn't it?
No, I would make. Yeah, but he's going to put on a 17-year-old in this type of game, in this environment.
Do you know what? The kid's special.
Why not?
The kid is special.
I know, but he's not been playing enough, has he?
He has a beautiful shooting, range. His ability to find space. In a game that you need to score a goal, he could be a very useful player to have. In addition to what you have on the pitch, if you could get him and Saka in on the same pitch, you might have something. But they haven't shown combination play like. So we're seeing the Martinelli chance here. The ball from Skelly was beautiful, and that's why he ultimately.
He has that in his locker, Tony.
Sorry?
He has that in his locker.
Yeah, he's ultimately going to end up in midfield. Because that's vision. Any great midfielder that you can think of, that is one of their through balls.
Yeah, that's vision. He has that vision, right? You see it all the time. I still think he's doing that field thing.
Yeah, but when you look at that again, I think the ball's too close to Martinelli, and Martinelli's too close to the keeper.
You know what he should do in that case, Gary? He can fake the shot the first time, Gary. He had enough time, Gary. Because the keeper is cutting the
Yeah, that's
angle,
what I'm saying. He should have done a hell of a lot better.
If you fake the kick the first time, the keeper has to react.
Well, like Alexis Sanchez did back in the day where he did the step over.
Yeah, you got to fake the kick.
Just chip it over him.
You got to fake the kick, let him react. You can't just try to put it around him. He's too big, and he does that really well. You got to know who you're playing against. People say he should lift it.
He hasn't hit the shot with any power.
Yeah.
He's trying to go wide far post, right?
He's hit the shot with no power. If he puts power in that, he probably beats him.
The thing is, he has the inside run on the defender, which means the defender can't do anything.
So you cut across him, Tony, he's in trouble.
Yeah.
You cut across him, he's in trouble. Martinelli doesn't think like that. Martinelli doesn't think football, so we're not going to tell him to think. Yeah. Just play instinctively. That's what you do. He doesn't think football. He just doesn't. You could see Saka's brain working. You don't see Martinelli's
brain working. If you look at the one he scored against Real Madrid, he's a lot further out, which gives him the room to place it in the corner.
Yeah,
he's too close to the keeper there to try to do what he's.
But let's be fair. Let's be fair. PSG is a good team. They're a very good team.
Yeah,
a well-coached team with good players. It's going to take a lot for us to beat them. They're just like a very good team.
Yeah. And you know what? I think we'll score a goal. I think us going to their place doesn't fill me with dread. You look at the way we went to Real Madrid and still got a result. The important thing is, I think we just need to score a goal today. I'll take a 1-1 at this stage.
No, we need to beat them. I watched them up against Villa at home. I watched them against Liverpool at home. They're dominant at home, Tony.
Yeah, we're lost at home at the weekend with the same 11.
No.
Lost.
Yeah, but here's the thing, Tony. It's different. Champions League is different, right? Here's the thing, Tony. We are very good away from home, right? We're very good away from home, especially defensively. So we can beat you away from home. My concern is we need to win this game at home. When it's 2-1, away goals doesn't
I
count
think we
anymore.
need,
We
I
need to
think
win
we
2-1.
need to have push Merino up top because we need a focal point. We need someone that's going to hold the ball
And
up.
who are you going to put in the midfield,
Win
Gary?
these little footballs, get someone running off of him.
No, as Tony said, we probably should put Nwaneri in. I am not the biggest. Trossard isn't scoring goal of late. I'm not the biggest Trossard.
Yeah, I agree.
You put
I'm not a
Nwaneri on.
Trossard fan.
You could put Nwaneri on. You could push Merino up front. You could push Odegaard back. You could push Nwaneri up close to the front line, right? You could put. You have options, but if you have to be experimenting at this time of the year, he's not going to do it. D said don't have to. Hey, D, you're not been watching PSG then. You haven't seen them this season. You haven't watched them in their last 3, 4 games. Look at what they did to Liverpool. They should give Liverpool 6 at home. Now, Liverpool played them hard at their place, but they should have scored 5 or 6 against Liverpool at home.
And I don't know what you're saying, D, in regard to pedigree. They have a better pedigree when it comes to getting to semi-finals than us.
Yeah, they're always there for the last 6, 7 years.
They're a good outfit, man.
Yeah,
Since we played them in the group stage, they've changed hell of a lot.
You're deluded because
They got rid of all the stars in their team, didn't they?
Yeah.
They changed the model, right? Only Dembele, who came from Barcelona, they changed the model. They go in and buy some very good players. They went to the Portuguese league, went to Italy. They're a different team.
Yeah. Apollo says at this point, Miles Lewis-Skelly should move to 6. Timber left back, Rice right back, Rice back into the 8, and Merino up
It probably
front.
means Ben White at right back.
Oh,
No,
White,
Ben White will get skinned at right back. No, not this year's Ben White.
Mm.
Timber is struggling
He's
with
not
what's
a-
his name,
he's
much
not
less Ben
defensively,
White.
Yeah.
No, Saka will be fine. Saka's coming to the game.
Yeah, Saka's he's putting Mendes on toast again.
No, he need more ball. He wasn't getting the balls in the first 20 minutes. We weren't touching the ball.
Mm.
They had 70% possession. We couldn't touch the ball.
Like Franco. Franco.
Yeah, but D, I think you're missing the thing. D.
Franco.
PSG over the last 6, 7 years has made semi-finals or finals or quarterfinals of the Champions League.
Yeah.
But it was Neymar, Messi.
They have much better pedigree than us.
Yeah, they did. They're the ones that beat Barcelona when Messi was there, when they were up 4-0 and gave away the game.
Yeah.
They have good pedigree.
Right.
They just haven't
About
won
to
this
kick off,
darn
ladies and gentlemen. Ball's just being placed on the spot. Arsenal kick
All right,
off
I'm gonna
this
come back
second
end of the
half.
game, guys.
All right. Thanks a lot.
All right.
See you later, Stan.
So Martin Odegaard's going to kick us off. He's going to play the ball back to Raya. I'm pretty certain. Yep. Ball goes up towards Martinelli. Oh, goes towards Merino. Foul straight away. Merino goes down, clutching his head. Is it an elbow? It's a foul to Arsenal. Merino went up for the ball.
You know what? To be honest, let's have a look at it. There's nothing in that at all, man.
There's nothing in it. But he catches an elbow, but it's not a foul because
Yeah, but
he's
jumping. You have to use your arms to jump. He hasn't swung it.
Yeah.
This referee's poor, man. If we score from it, I don't care. But the referee's poor.
So now we have a much closer free kick. And I don't know who said it, but this is where Declan Rice has to take the free kick. Declan Rice is your dead ball specialist. Move away, Odegaard. That's it. Declan Rice is taking the free kick, which he should always be doing because he's much better at the dead ball situation. So now we've got 6 players at the back, all standing offside, running into the area, coming onside, delivers the cross. Goal! Arsenal! Yes! Mikel Merino! Come on! I said it! Well done! Get
Brilliant.
in!
We're back in it.
We're back in it! Ian Wright is going berserk in the stand. Yes, we love that.
Is he right
Merino.
standing next to Ted Lasso?
Well done, Mikel Merino. Excellent play. Terrific delivery from Declan Rice. Just as I said, are they going to look for the offside here? Merino
He's
was
offside.
offside though. Yeah. Brilliant. Excellence. Excellence. Come on, you Reds. Come on. We love it. Back in this game. Just doing the score update on there, Gary.
They're checking for offside.
I think somebody was offside, but it wasn't Merino.
Yeah, but they're saying the offside guy blocked someone, I think. No, I think this is going to be ruled out.
Oh,
I've got a feeling it's going to be ruled out, Tone.
come on. Let's have one in our favour for once, please, guys.
If it takes this long, this is what you've got semi-automated offside, no?
I don't know what the hell they do nowadays, Gal. It just baffles me.
Offside.
Side.
Told you. He never quite got back on side. One half a yard, if that.
Yeah.
It looked like he never quite got back on side.
Okay, we start again. Here we go. We've had the ball in the net. Let's do it again. Oops. Get there. Nice. Well done, Odegaard. Get there, Martinelli. Oops. Nice. Oh. Well done, Merino. The more I see Merino, the more I think he's a great player, you know. He does so much good work. What's your thoughts on him?
Yeah, I think at times he looks a bit slow and cumbersome, but he's effective in what he does. Like just there holding the ball up, you know what I mean, making tackles, breaking up play. Oh, come on, someone take the free kick for crying out loud, man. 3 different players trying to take a free kick.
Okay, so Raya's going to go long. Well up. Shoot! Deliver.
Oh, shot block.
Campbell! Unlucky.
Saliba's having a mare.
Ball possession says 57% to Paris Saint-Germain. Which is strange because it looks like Arsenal have had way more of the possession this half. I've barely seen the
It's been all
ball
us.
in the Arsenal half. Oh, I've got to delete that, haven't I? Goal was disallowed. Okay, Doué on the ball. Faced up by Gabriel Martinelli. Runs past him easily. Goes
I was just
inside.
going to say that.
Hakim. Oh, get that ball off him. Well done. What are you doing, Odegaard? Well done,
Why is he
Philippe.
trying to dribble out from there, Tony? Please tell me.
I know. Just do the simple thing. Trossard gives it away.
This is what I mean about Odegaard, always trying to do the most difficult thing on the pitch.
Yeah, and there's a time and a place for that. Oh, unlucky.
Oh, they switched that so well, man.
Yeah. Dembele into Fabian. Oh, Kvaratskhelia even. Neves. Fabian.
Come on, Arsenal. Can't just let them knock the ball about. They're too good for that. They're a proper team, not unlike Real Madrid.
They're looking for us to make that mistake, though, innit? Where we push a man out and then they find the space. Dembele on the inside, moving the ball around. They're doing what we do, which is try to basically. Well done, Kivior.
I'd like to see us send a few more balls long.
Yeah, I thought that was the long ball, but well done for doing what they did there. Oh, that's a tough one. Get it, get up, get it. Didn't think that was the place for that. Oh, great ball. Go on, all the way. Left foot. Oh,
Great save. What a save.
What a save.
But to be fair, if that's in the corner, that's in.
Yeah, but
This keeper's you've got to beat this keeper properly, man.
That's a great run from Declan Rice. That's what 100 million gets you. It's a great save. It's a good shot from Trossard.
Yeah, I think he's half scuffed it, Tony. If he strikes that purely, it's in.
That's going in, mate. That's just a great save.
Yeah, no, it's a great save. But if you look at it from the actual shot, he hasn't hit it clean.
6'4" keeper, mate.
He's 6'7", isn't he?
Is he? I know he's
6'6",
freaking tall, mate. That's all I know. The corner's going to be taken by Saka. Again, danger for PSG because they're not good at set pieces. Ball comes in. Header. Oh, you're so lucky. Go again. Oh. Nothing there. Good boys. What is
And
that?
the ref give a free kick, man. God.
This referee is just a joke.
He clearly won the ball.
He clearly won the ball,
Kivior.
This referee's a joke.
Yeah, he just scuffed that shot into the ground. If he hits that clean and true, I think that's in. Well played, Merino.
He's so good at that. Doesn't he do that all the time?
Oh, Saliba, what are you
Saliba.
doing, Saliba? Oh,
Got away with
got
it.
lucky there.
Go on. Drive. Keep going. Drive. That's a foul. Referee!
Oh, Odegaard, go home, Odegaard. What are you doing? Just pass the ball properly, Odegaard.
See, look, you're not allowed to tackle through the back of a player. Well done, Skelly. Go on, running, go on. And again, keep going.
Keep running, Martinelli. He doesn't like it at his feet, this keeper.
He doesn't. Keep going. Hoofball. Winner.
Oh, do a stop. He's just pulled Skelly back.
Yeah, of course. Free kick given.
What are you doing, man? Yeah, Skelly had you all day long, mate.
Yeah.
I thought Arteta was about to jump on the pitch. This is another thing where we should be putting the ball into the box, man.
Yeah, look, Rice is going to do it. He's done it. On to Saka. Lovely. Okay, he's got 2 men to take on here. Into Timber. Deliver. Oh. That's your Skelly. Well done. And again. Stand him up.
Well done, Skelly. Come on, Gabby. Full speed. He doesn't like it at his feet, this keeper.
That's a good press. And a winner. Oh, too much space there for Dembele. That's well played by Paris Saint-Germain. Getting out of the press. Hakimi down the right into Dembele in the middle. Building again. Come on. Get back there, Gabby. You're trotting. Turn on the afterburners. Oh,
what a tackle, William Saliba. What a tackle that is.
Not there, Dex.
Oh, Odegaard done a simple ball.
Oh,
that's unlucky.
Hold it.
Merino there.
That's a goal-saving challenge, that. What a tackle. Brilliant. Rolls-Royce of a tackle.
So Apollo is saying, so far this is a carbon copy of the Inter Milan game. We dominated and we are 1-0 down.
It's Thomas Partey in the stand with his
why
wife.
did I get that yellow card, man? What the idiot.
Arsenal 10 attempts. 8 attempts, 5 on target.
That's it. Turn them around.
It's well played.
We just have no focal point. Got to have someone to occupy their centre backs.
Go again. Oh, good effort. Get there. How did
Martinelli,
he do that?
you've got to do better there, Martinelli.
I think he
Has
pulled
to
out
do
of that,
better
didn't
there.
he? That's good.
He's quite good defensively, Martinelli, but that was a weak challenge for the ball, man.
Yeah.
Look, what's he doing there? He thinks, should I tackle? Should I try to take it round? And should I let the ball come to me? He doesn't know what he's doing. He tried 3 different things and none of them worked.
But he is mustard, that Doué, isn't he? Let's be honest. I'd be afraid to tackle him every time I got him, to be honest. Oops. Saliba carries. Oh, well done, Saliba.
Lovely feet from Timber.
Oh, come on, get there, get there.
Come on, man. Well recovered, Trossard. Give him help. Unlucky, Kibby. All right, idea.
Yeah, that was lucky. If Dembele had collected that. Hold.
Lovely ball. He does play the ball out well, Kibby.
Go on, deliver. Give. One more. There we go. Lovely. Nice. Deliver. What's he doing? You're holding the ball too long, Trossard. Get up, Odegaard. Get up. There you go.
Oh, unlucky, Merino.
Oh, inches.
Like you see there, I don't think that Odegaard had to get involved in that. He should have left it to Rice.
Get closer. You need a man across. Apollo says it's 11 versus 12 out there with a referee in favour of Paris Saint-Germain.
I think the ref's been shocking, to be honest.
Not there, you won't, Shirley.
Come on, Trossard, run after it, Trossard. Look, it's not even going in the area.
Yeah, he's not with it, is he? That's too easy. That's just too easy. That's it. Force him back. Now push up. Push up. Push up. Push up. Trossard in no man's land.
Turn that one off.
Oh, that's ours. Yeah.
That's a little bit of a press, and we force him into an error. Why have they all got their shirts off, man?
It's hot in London, man. Man's hot. That's a ball. That's
Lovely
a great
ball, David Raya.
Get up with him, Odegaard. Deliver. Somebody. Go on, drive.
Shoot.
Hit it. Oh.
Why are we not shooting? Why are we not trying to shoot the ball?
Drive, Dex. Drive. That's it, son.
Why have you done with that, Merino?
Because somebody was actually behind him at one time. there, not there. Go on, Skelly. Go on, Skelly. Drive. All the way. Oh, if he'd have gone round his man there.
Oh, I had to go one more.
Yeah, that's what he should have done.
Oh, no fouls.
He should have got a
No fouls, Saka.
Timber was on the overlap. If he'd have let Timber go through.
Yeah, but to be honest, he should have seen that Timber was on the overlap.
Yeah. I'm not even sure that ball was meant for Saka. Stay with him. Goal side.
Substitution time, man. You got to hook Trossard.
Bloody hell, get off the pitch. What's he doing? Arteta, stay in your box, man. I thought he was an extra player. It was like that close to the line. Get it. Drive, Dex.
Get
Come
back in
on,
your goal, Raya.
looking for options, boys. That's poor. Where's Gabby? Do him. There was no need for that touch to bring the ball back in. Knock the ball and go past him, Gabby. All right. Come on.
Play on. How have you stopped the game because he's the... What? How have you stopped the game because he's down injured? What nonsense is that, Tone? How do you stop the game because they have a player down injured? It's not a head injury, he's hurt his leg.
What the hell?
But the referee stopped the game. And he's got back up with no treatment, still on the pitch, but the referee stopped the game. What kind of nonsense is that?
Oh, man.
And now they subbed him
Crazy.
off. What kind of nonsense is that? Here's my guy Barcola, man. This guy, I love this guy.
Yeah, so just when you
I've
thought
never
you were
seen the
getting
ref
rid of
stop
one,
a game.
it doesn't make no sense, Gal.
Yeah,
You're
but totally, I've
absolutely right.
never seen the ref stop a game when Arsenal are in the ascendancy. They've got a player sitting down on the floor holding his leg, but the referee stops the game to allow him treatment. I've never seen this.
Oh, look like Ben White
So
was
Ben
going to
White
come
looks
on
like
there
he's
for a sec.
stripped and ready to come on.
So that would have meant a change.
And Timber looks like Timber is going off. No,
Is he feeling
Timber's
something?
talking to the physio,
He's back on.
and he's come back on.
Is he feeling something?
No, it looks like he's moving all right. That's a silly ball, man. What are we doing with our lives?
Give it
We've got to
Gabby.
play these balls over the top and turn them around.
Gabby's got to be one-on-one with his player in that position and looking to get past his man. At no point has he got past. Go, deliver. Give. And again, there we go.
That's it. Well done, Odegaard. Simple
Give
ball.
it Gabby.
Look at that.
Give it Gabby.
Made
It's
them, made a
1-1. Roasting. Well done, Gabby. See, he can do that. He's got that in his game. He just needs more confidence to do it more often. That's a needless pass there, isn't it? Turn out. You're going into a whole Odegaard.
Yeah, I was just going to say the same thing, man. You've just taken the ball into a cluster of 3 or 4 players.
Pass. Well done, Gabby. Look at Gabby. Look at Gabby. He runs into a space. He's looking for a return ball. And one more quickly.
Go on, Julian.
Deliver.
Who's in the box? Cross it first time. What kind of a cross is that, man? The keeper's 6'7" for crying out loud. And you've just played it with your, you might as well take it the 9 wedge out your golf bag. What the hell?
It's a pass back to a keeper who's
Jesus
6'9".
Christ.
It's a pass back. Hoof ball. Come on, winners. Nice. Get it?
Well played, Julian.
Nice. See, I don't know about anybody else. I'm noticing the game of Merino. He is absolutely just ticking over like a proper baller at the moment. Not doing anything silly.
7 minutes. He hasn't made no
Great
subs.
pass. Unlucky.
I tried to lob him, and I was just waiting for the net to bulge.
They've obviously worked that one out, haven't they?
Yeah, but look where he is, though.
Yeah.
That's on target. He's in trouble.
That's good control. Pass. Pass. What are you doing, you idiot? Flipping hell. That's a ball. That's a great ball.
What a ball, Kivior. What a ball that is.
Go on. Between you and Saka. Oh, go on. Go again. Down. Turn out. That's it. Keep going left. Keep going left. I swear they're not giving Gabby the ball enough. Give him.
Look, no one in the box.
We weren't getting that one. Come on, get it, get it, get it, get it.
I'll tell you what's been good, Tony.
Well
The
done,
fact that
Gabby.
you've got two teams playing football without none of that shenanigans that Real Madrid tried to serve up.
What's going on here? Substitution? Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Doué coming off.
Doué for Gonzalo Ramos.
Who are ya?
You've got to get some subs on, mate. Understand what you're trying to achieve.
Lewis Skelly on the throw-in. Go on, quickly, quickly. There you go. Deliver.
Oh, good save. How's it offside? How's it offside?
Offside. What's that?
Oh, Trossard offside. But why didn't he put the flag up when Trossard had the ball?
You know what I mean?
What am I looking at? What? I just don't get it. Trossard gets the ball. He's offside. Flag him offside.
Foolishness, Gary. Foolishness.
This makes no sense.
Oops. Get there. Oh, you need. Whew. I think we got away with that one. Well done, Trossard. Pass. Well done, Merino. Go on, Gabby, skin him.
You couldn't skin a banana, this guy.
That's a ball. Oh, got lucky.
Martin, and he's just got done like a kipper.
No.
Well defended, boys. Just play the ball up top, man. He's mucking about. And eventually it goes long anyway. What was the point?
There was no option.
Yeah, but we could have played that ball 3 passes ago.
Yeah, but that's not what we want, is it? We want to play it to open players.
Sometimes you just got to mix it up a bit, Tony. You've got to play different.
Yeah, I agree.
You just keep doing the same thing over and over and over again.
Okay, here comes Ben White. It's be an interesting substitution. Where's Ben?
Putting him up top, I reckon.
Looks like he's going up front.
Why not?
That's a ball. See, Merritt. Good play, Declan Rice. Come on, Odegaard.
Great ball.
Too easy.
Unlucky.
Too straight. You got to play that with the angle to hit the edge of the area. That way you can't give the keeper a chance to come out that far.
So you might as well go sit back down, bro.
So 81 minutes with 9 minutes plus injury time to play. Standing. Who's that? Is that Saliba?
Why is Saliba up top?
What? Yeah, why is he there? What's that? Handball?
Apparently so. Why was Saliba there?
Why was Saliba there?
So Timber off, Ben White on.
I know why that is, because Ben White will do more of those attacking runs round the back of Saka.
Yeah, but Ben White can't cross the road. Come on, Arsenal. Last 10. Let's give it some. What's the point of that? Why don't you just see it out?
Yeah, I thought he should have shielded that.
Just see it out. Oh, Saliba's come out. Barcoda's through. And he's put it wide. My guy, Barcola. Who said he was a good player?
You did.
Yeah, it would have been offside anyway. He knew it was offside. That's why he put it wide.
So offside.
No idea. I don't think these linesmen or ref actually know what they're actually meant to be doing. As if it was there. Saliba, Jesus, there's nobody around him. He can just let that bounce and then head it back to Raya.
Yeah, and someone needed to tell him. You know, you got two other players. Oh, what's that? Offside.
Oh, they're through again.
What
and
the
he's
hell?
hit the bar.
He was
He's
offside.
hit the bar.
He was offside. He had to be.
Yeah, I think he would have been.
It was a rubbish shot, though. He toe
Toe City. Fresh out of Toe Punt City. I still can't believe he hasn't made any substitutions. I really can't.
Okay.
Apart from Ben White.
You're going the wrong way. Oh.
Odegaard. I'm sick and tired of Odegaard trying to play the hardest ball on the pitch every single time. He's just had to keep that going the way it was going.
Go on, Skelly. Go on, Skelly.
Skelly's got there.
Turn out. What's he doing? Book him. Go on, play on. Great ball, Dex.
Lovely sweet deck.
Do him. Nice one. There we go. That's another great ball, Deck. Skin him alive. Go on.
What is he going to do?
Ref.
And that's the game. He's got to be sent off. Surely he's got to be sent off. Surely he has to be sent off. He's bursting into the air. He brought him down. That's got to be a second yellow.
Surely, ref. Oh, my. This referee's driving me up the wall.
Yeah, so it's not the fact that we were playing without a striker. just, I don't even know. I mean, we've created a couple of good chances. We just haven't taken them. That's not because we haven't got a striker.
I don't know why, but I've got a feeling that Havertz is back for next week. Okay, Declan. Okay, Declan. Come on, my boy.
Hard. This is hard to hit anything from here, man.
Come on, Declan. Off we go.
I just rolled it to Odegaard. Oh, Martinelli can't control it. I'd have just rolled that to Odegaard.
You've got to deliver. Oh, Kivio's back. That's a ball. Unlucky.
Why are we sitting off?
Another substitution for Paris Saint-Germain.
Me old pal Warren.
Is that Zaire Emery?
Yeah. Man's holding a Turkish flag in the Paris end. Makes sense. What was it?
So
Looked like
João
Turkish flag to me.
Neves comes off for Zaire Emery. They have got a squad, ain't they? They fought really well.
Yeah.
Why don't you take a touch there, Kivio? Hold. See, that's what Merino does. Hold. It's not always have to head.
But that's why that's what we've been missing up front, Tom.
Sometimes you just.
That's what we've been missing up top. Someone to hold the ball up.
Yeah, you're right, Gal. I'd push Merino up right now. Oof, ball.
I mean, we basically played the same way for 90 minutes, right? There's been no formation change, no personnel change. Oh, and you're bringing Ranieri on on 90 minutes. What am I watching? Come on, man. Come on. It's a joke. There's 5 minutes added on, but you brought the guy on the 90th minute.
Let's get the ball to Ethan. Come on. Drive, Saliba.
You need a goal. Just get the ball forward. You've been trying to do this the whole game.
Yeah, that'll do. Take the throw in there. Do him early. Early.
I don't know. I'm baffled, to be honest, Tony. Get the ball forward. You're trying to score a goal. It's not about keeping the ball now.
Drive. Go on, Ben. Who's that? Ethan. Go on, Ethan. It's because you're missing a focal point. Get Merino up front. Then you can just hit it to him.
That's what I'm saying. You know, this is when Craig talks about the man management, in-game management. This is shocking.
Get there. Trossard just doesn't run.
Trossard doesn't hardly run all game.
Hit it even.
Oh, why did you pass it to Martinelli, the worst guy? Oh. Just didn't have the room for the shot, but Martinelli, that's terrible. What a terrible effort that is. And there's Havertz down pitch side with Calafiore and Thomas Partey.
Yeah, Calafiore.
Listen, going down 1-0 ain't a bad result.
It's not the worst, bruv. It's not.
I think so.
Well done, Ethan. Oh, he didn't have the angle for the pass. Well played.
Give it.
Come on, why are we not putting this? Merino, get in the box, Merino. You're the only dude that can head the ball, man, and you're playing. Oh. Well played, Decky Rice.
Fill the box. Do him. First time. Keep going left. That's it. He could have touched the inside there. Okay, let's go. Here we go. Let's make this one count, boys. It's the last attack of the game, if you ask me. Perfect. What's that? She fell over.
Foul on the keeper. Foul on the keeper.
She fell over, man. Shoving Jova. What's that all about?
Jova wanted to punch up the fourth official. Oh, Ben White. Why would you, Ben White? Why would you?
That's what Ben White does, mate. Shithousery.
Yeah, but just go stand there. Just already be in front of him. You don't have to move, but you can't chop him down like that.
I don't think he chopped him down. He literally just touched him, mate. That's the game. Half time in the tie. It's finished at Arsenal's Emirates Stadium, 1-0 to Paris Saint-Germain. I'm not too disappointed with the performance.
I tend to agree with that. I'm not too disappointed by the performance. I just think he just didn't change it up enough. We had no focal point up top. You know, even in the last few minutes.
He didn't think he could do anything because when you look at it, Gary, you couldn't change any of that front three. You didn't have a player. Yeah,
no, but I'm talking about like last sort of like 5 minutes injury time, last 5 minutes in the game, we had the ball in good areas. Where's Merino? He's standing outside the box.
Yeah.
Put a cross into your best header of the ball. He's not in the box. That's what I mean by changing it up. You know, you haven't got out there. You haven't tried everything.
Yeah.
You know, you played the same way for 97 minutes in the game. You know, the same way. You haven't tried anything different. You haven't gone long enough. You know, everything's short, everything's in front of them. When we turned them around with the long ball, we looked to cause them problems.
Listen, socials. You I understand that that Odegaard isn't having his best time, but let's not call the guy a scrub. A year ago, he was flipping mustard as hell. So he can't overnight just turn into a scrub.
Yeah, I know our bench was weak, D, but what I'm saying is, on the pitch is where you can change things up. You can put Merino up front. You know,
Yeah.
for the last 5 minutes, you could have a focal point in their box. The best header of the ball that we
I
have.
think it's one of them, Gaz, where you have to be also very careful about changing formation and leaving yourself open. Because if you take away a defensive midfielder, what Merino does is a lot of work in that midfield. And the more I watch him, Gal, the more I'm convinced he's actually one of the best midfielders that we've got right now.
Yeah, no, I can hear what you're saying, but even if he's playing defensive midfield, he can make a run into the box. There's no point in him standing 25 yards outside away from the goal.
Yeah,
when he could be making a run into the box to meet a cross.
Yeah, I get.
If he makes a run in, Odegaard can cover. Do you know what I mean? There's ways that you can change things up on the pitch, and I just don't think we've done enough of that tonight.
Yeah. Do you know that's our first defeat in the Champions League at the Emirates this year?
Yeah, I say it was just an unfortunate full night. We had a Trossard. I don't know how he played 95 minutes.
Because there's nobody else, is there?
Yeah, but
there's literally
nobody regardless else. Whether there's somebody else or there is nobody else, give someone a chance.
Give who, Gal?
Arteta doesn't have the kahunas to give someone a chance.
Give who a chance, Gal? Who are you going to play?
But what's all these people sitting on the bench? So that's like saying, but hold on, Tony, 1 second. So that's like saying, if Trossard pick up injury, Martinelli picks up injury, Saka picks up an injury in the same game, you're not going to bring anybody on.
Gal, let's be honest.
People are on the bench for a reason, Tony.
Gary, let's be honest. The people on the bench are on the bench by default. They're there because as a club,
they're on the bench. They're on the bench for a reason. Whatever that reason is, they are on the bench. If you pick up several injuries in a game, you have to use these players.
No, they're there on the bench because Arsenal are obligated to put people on a bench.
Right, but it's the same thing. It's the same principle, Tom.
Merit.
If Saka gets injured again, what are you going to do?
Go play Ethan and where he played. That's what I'm saying.
So you bring Ethan on. Ethan got brought on the 90th minute. 90th minute. What are you expecting the guy to do?
He didn't replace the player he should have done, did he? No,
that's what I'm saying. You know, this is where Arteta just lets himself down a little bit in my opinion. I don't think
Arteta has a choice, mate.
There's always a choice.
Yeah,
always a choice.
Don't forget, as Andrew Roach says, this is the same club who spanked Liverpool and Aston Villa.
Yeah, listen, I'm not taking anything away from PSG. I'm talking about the way we approach the game.
Yeah. Gary,
when we caused them problems,
I'm not
it was a cross-field
1-0 down after the first leg. I know it's a tough ask, but I actually believe when you get Thomas Partey back and you get Merino playing more up front, you're going to create more opportunities. And I've got a funny feeling. I just got some kind of feeling Havertz is on the bench next week. I think next week when we go there, you're going to see Havertz on the bench. You're going to see Calafiori on the bench. You're going to see Jorginho on the bench. It's going to be different, Gal. It's going to be different.
No, listen. With Thomas Partey back, it's going to be what it is, isn't it? But I'm just, from my own personal opinion, we didn't really do enough there, especially in the last sort of seven odd minutes. Yeah. You know, we've got players that can cross the ball, and we've got the one guy that can head it standing 25 yards from goal. Yeah. You're not going to win headers with Trossard, but you can win headers with Merino.
And
put him in the box and see what happens.
Yeah. No, I get that.
Can I take any positives the second leg? I guess.
I believe we've still got a great chance of going through. But we just got to do it the hard way now. That's all. That's all there is to it.
Yeah.
Tony, I'm going to have to leave you on your own, man, because my back is killing me.
All right, pal. Appreciate you.
Need to go take some medication. No worries, mate. My pleasure. I'll see you later, guys.
Nice one.
Gary,
so I lose one.
Hey, Gary, feel better.
Another. Welcome, Cranky, in the house.
How you doing, Tony?
I'm well, brother. I'm not as pessimistic about that as some might be. I do think we will still be very competitive in the return leg, and potentially we could go out there and win that still.
Well, I mean, second leg we'll have at least have a person on the bench in Trossard.
Yeah.
And I don't know why the coach would bring on Emery with 5 minutes remaining when Odegaard has a stinker of a season. Not a stinker of a game, of a season. What's that about? He's not doing anything. He's just in the game running around, touching here, touching there. It's all nice and looks pretty. He's not effective. And Emery has scored like 7-8 goals this season. Why would you give him 20 minutes? Odegaard is not effective. He's not creating anything. I don't understand that. But having said that, look, we came back into the game. We made it competitive, which is important. And as you said, when we go to their place, you know it's a difficult place to go to. We'll have Partey back, so we'll have more control in the middle. But we'll have 4 midfielders because Merino really plays a hybrid role. And be a better, more competitive game, I think. Man, bring on Ben White. I know Timber struggles with playing 90 minutes.
Yeah.
I told you, I don't like how he manages games. He's a very good manager, he's a very good coach. I just don't like how his game management. I just don't like it.
Yeah, I mean, as I said to Gary, I think your hands are tied when you play the 11 players that you have to play, and you haven't got a single player sitting on your bench that you can go, I can change this by introducing X, Y, or Z. I think the Nwaneri is the only one that you could see like that could potentially profit him. But even that, he's reticent to put that on that kid's shoulders. And
well, if he's playing Lewis Kelly, at the same age, he should play him.
No, there's a difference. I do get it. I understand what you're saying, Bertram, but I honestly understand why the manager says, you know what,
Tony, let me say this. It's 2025. How old is was it the Dewey?
Yeah, no, 17. I get it.
How old is Lamena?
Yeah.
He was 16 in the US. That age thing is old. That's gone. And Nwaneri is older than those 2 kids.
Yeah.
He's older than those 2 kids. And he's been a prodigy since he was 15. He played in Premier League at 15, even though he wasn't signed a contract. That's why he played him. But he played him at 15. Get over yourself, Arteta. Get over yourself. But look, we have a chance to come back in the second leg. We'll probably have a couple more. Havertz may be back for at least can run 30 minutes. Partey will be there to run the entire game. And hopefully we can be more competitive. We weren't competitive in the first 15, 20 minutes. They came on like gangbusters and we're at home. That shouldn't have happened.
Well, when you're forced into making the change that he was, I think, sometimes that does upset the rhythm, because there was a rhythm that is played. When you got Partey and he knows what he's going to do, then you have Rice who knows what he's doing, where he's playing. And now you have to bring everything back in, and you're like, okay, now I need you to be less in your approach to the game. You know what I mean? That's a difficult thing. It's a difficult thing when you say, be less than you are normally. Because normally we say, go up top, Merino, cause havoc, do this, do that. Great. Now you're saying, do less.
Yeah, look, I mean, the manager has to own not having a center forward. I'm sorry. You went and bought Calafiori. You could have go find a center forward someplace. Sorry. That's on you. You thought you had enough. You didn't have enough. Now, you can't account for injuries. But having said, let's go back to the game itself. I thought we did better second half. I thought we did okay second part of the first half. We came into our own. So we can walk away saying, okay, if we come out with more energy and more gusto, more fight, more focus, with a better strategy, maybe at their place, even though they're at home, because they can be got defensively. It's very good going forward. They have good midfield. They have skillful forwards. But they also don't take their chances, too. Because they got good chances second half. Like, they could have scored 3 goals. I mean, the one that Ramos missed, the one that, what's his name, missed, Barcoli just came on, they could have scored 3 goals. Arteta out. We're not Arteta out anywhere. Arteta's going to be an Arsenal.
No chance.
Arteta's going to be an Arsenal until they have a statement. They're going to sun you I mean, you're not leaving. He's going to be at Arsenal for a while. He's making the Crankies money. He's appreciating the value of the club.
Yeah, Partey was a massive loss. Rice couldn't push forward. Merino had to drop back. Odegaard is worse than he normally is. The balance was off. We lost 1-0. Could have been
So,
worse.
D-Dog,
Yeah.
why isn't he playing Odegaard? Why can't Odegaard go sit his ass down because he's not playing well?
That's the one that I would say. I would definitely agree with you. I think Odegaard.
He's not doing any. First of all, he's not a goal scorer prolifically, right?
Yeah.
He's not creating assists. So what is he doing on the field? He's a 10. He's a traditional 10. He should not be on the field. What do you mean moaning, Apollo? We're venting. Let us vent. What do you mean moaning? We're not moaning. We're venting. Let us vent. We can't analyze which game, Apollo. We didn't do nothing in the game to be analyzed. We almost gave up 4 goals. If you watch the entire game, Apollo, because you were at the game, you realize that we played a very, very good team tonight. That we only had 2 midfielders because Odegaard was missing. And we made some mistakes. They made a couple of mistakes. We didn't take advantage. They look more assured than we did. And we're at home.
Yeah. Socials. So I'm just reading through some of the comments in the chat with name a club in England who changed managers. Are you guys having a beef in the chat?
I don't know. Maybe Andrew and D are talking about. We're not changing Arteta.
Yeah, we can still win the game in Paris. PSG aren't it, man. Yeah,
I disagree. PSG are it.
They are it. Yeah,
they are it. You guys are disrespecting the team.
The French league. You know, they've been in this position for the last 6 years. They're built for this. They got the mega money owner who has built this team for the purpose of winning Champions League. Don't forget, they tried it with Messi and Neymar and Mbappe. That was their intention. That clearly didn't work. So they've rebuilt with the money they've made and very strategically have bought excellent players and created a very dynamic team.
They lost Mbappe and got better.
They got exactly that. I'm not kidding you. If we had Kvaratskhelia in our team, we win the league. I'm convinced of it.
It's an interesting point. No, I don't think so.
Over Martinelli.
No, we need a center forward. You need somebody in the middle of the park.
I'm not joking. I think he would have made a difference. Because Martinelli, I love him dearly, but let's be honest, he misses too many sitters.
He should be center forward.
He hasn't got the footballing brain to know where to go, when to go, how to go. Yeah? Trust me, if Arsenal are planning to win the league next season and do even better in the Champions League, not to say that we won't do the best this season, Martinelli's position is up for grabs with any good left winger.
Next year, the center forward position, the left wing position.
Yeah.
Actually, and the 10 position. And the 10.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? Odegaard might have a resurgence.
Yeah, but I'm just saying those 3 positions should be up for grabs.
Yeah.
The midfield we have now, we're good with.
Yeah.
The 2 midfielders, the 8 and the 6, we're good. We're good with Timber, who I've been telling people from day one of the best right backs in football. But anyway, we won't go into that. Gabriel and Saliba and Lewis Kelly is making the left back his own.
Yeah. Although we saw tonight that drive and pass to Martinelli, he can play midfield, bro.
Yeah, but we're not gonna split up the Rice Partey combination. Yeah. He's gonna play the inverted and make those passes still, Tony. We're not gonna split that combination.
Yeah.
Unless you play 3 across, but then you don't really have a goal scorer in the middle. We need a goal scorer in the middle. Odegaard is not it. I'm telling you, it's not it. Not it.
Yeah. I mean, D, I understand what you're saying, that man management, Arteta is going to live and die by Odegaard. But people have said that about other players that he's brought in and stayed with.
He'll get rid of him if he's not producing. He'll get rid of him.
You know?
If he has goal coverage, though, he's going to look better, right? Because goal coverage is going to make some of his bad passes look good. If he has a goal coverage playing center forward, he's going to look better. But then the defense has to play more honest. They don't have to play honest now.
Yeah. I can't even put your comments up. They're just, I don't even know what the word is. I do know what the word is, but they're counterproductive. They're just annoying. They're just annoying.
You're sort of like cranky on this channel. That's not good, Tony.
No, because I can't. Some of these comments, I want to give everybody their airtime, yeah? But sometimes people are just you're writing stuff just for the sake of clout chasing or clickbait. It's not necessary. If you didn't want to, if you're not an Arsenal fan, then I get it.
Nobody whoops us.
You clearly don't know football. You clearly don't know Arsenal. You clearly don't know what good Arteta is doing. It just makes no sense to me.
Nobody has whooped us all season. I know what you're talking about. We don't get no 4-love and 5-love. We haven't got whooped by anybody. And a number of big teams have gotten beaten badly. We don't get what the problem that we have is we lack the goal scoring we need from both Martinelli, our center forward, and our 10.
Yeah, I agree.
Offensive position, not producing goals and assists. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
They're not consistent enough. They're good players, they're not consistent enough. So if we can get a 10, we get a 9, because we ain't get no 10, because he's going to keep Odegaard still. And Nwaneri pressures Odegaard next year, because Nwaneri can put the ball in the net. He's a lethal left foot.
I hear that point, D. I'll stick that one up for people to look at. I honestly don't think it's anything to do with how he plays for Norway. I don't think he's having a great season for Norway either. I don't think the lack of a striker is the problem for him, because what he is doing on the pitch is what we're looking at and going, hang on a second, why is this guy doing this? He can just play the simple ball. Take a touch, move the ball. Take a touch, move the ball.
Yeah, the problem is, Tony, he touches the ball more than everybody's on the field, and we're not seeing the production. Right? He comes, get it sometimes in defense and give it away. Come deep, pick it up and kick it away. Come deep, pick it up and turn around like a gig. No, go up the field, pressure the defense, break them down. Tonight, Rice took the ball from his 18 and drove up until almost their 18. Why is Odegaard doing that?
Yeah.
Then defense start backing up. They don't have to go left, right, or center. Then the whole defense get discombobulated. Where's Odegaard doing that? You're the 10.
And Lewis Skelly did the same.
And Lewis Skelly does the same. And does it a lot, actually, week after week. Maybe Kelly can play the 10 better than Odegaard, frankly. Kelly looks like he can play anywhere. The way he's playing football, he can play anywhere in the field, frankly. If you're taking a left center at number 8 and put him at left back and he looks like he's at home, tonight he was good. And he had a tricky ring out on both wings, actually.
Apollo says if this was Wenger's team, Martinelli would be number 9.
I think Martinelli is a better 9 than he's a winger, because he needs to be more instinctive. And when he starts thinking, he gets in trouble.
Yeah. I'm not sure about this comment, but I'm going to put it up there because I just don't believe it to be true that we don't play enough attacking football. Because if you really don't think we play enough attacking football...
What does that mean?
Yeah. 3 big chances created, 10 shots, 5 shots on target, 23 touches in the opposition box. For a team that doesn't play attacking football, I'm not really sure where you're coming off with that.
Paris started out with a house on fire, but they slowed down as we got into the game and got into our game. It became a different game. Yeah. We gave up some chances late because we were pressing, but I'll say this, which is we're playing how Man City is to play. We're trying to keep the ball. We want to keep the ball, want to dominate, and we don't want you to touch the ball. We want to rest on offense versus on defense. The problem we're having is we're not penetrative enough in the final third to create that final pass to be able to score. And we don't have players what's his name, the winger, went by Timber in the first, 5 minutes and created that goal to Dembele. We're not skinning anybody, Tony, when we come to the 18. We're not skinning people.
don't know if that's true either, because I looked at Saka today. Everybody has not been recognizing. Saka had Mendes on toast loads of times.
But Tony, he wasn't getting in the box though, Tony.
True.
If you can skin me outside the box, fine, skin me. Get in the box, then I can't put a foot because I'm tripping and create a penalty. If you want to skin in the what's his name? Timber backed up so much. The first goal is Timber's fault. He backed up all the way into his goal. You have to force the man to make a decision.
Yeah.
After that, it was a different game.
Yeah. in response to social saying that we wouldn't play this football style under Wenger. Well, Wenger's style of football when he left was not attractive, bro.
So let's talk about Wenger style of football. I
Yeah.
attack with 11 men, and when I lose the ball, nobody's defending. That wasn't football. Okay?
That wasn't.
We got
that wasn't
counterattack after counterattack after counterattack because we don't attack with the view that we have a contingency plan when we lose the ball to defend. This team is always in position to defend and really gets beaten that way. Now, we built a defense that's big enough and fast enough to recover when we lose the ball in Gabriel and Saliba and Timber and now Lewis Kelly, right?
Yeah.
And before that, we had a little bit. That's why he bought Califury too, because for size, ability, and all that. But at the end of the day, we're a good team. We lost 3 games in the Premier League this season.
Yeah.
We draw 15 games because we ain't got no damn center forward.
True.
Right? We lost 3, and we lost. How many games in Champions League? What we lost to Inter, and who else we lost to? We lost what, 2 games? We lost now today. And we have lost 1 or 2 before.
We lost to win, and that's it.
Yeah, we haven't been losing games. We haven't lost 7, 8 games off. Well, we lost in the Carabao Cup, and we lost in the FA Cup. So we probably lost about 7 games all season.
Yeah,
a lot of games. You're playing almost 50 games.
Playing a lot of games and not losing and still being second in the league, and 1-0 down at the second leg of the Champions League final, potentially.
And people, this team beat Liverpool, okay, at their house, by the way. Mauled them at their place and went to Liverpool place and played them even at their place. Well, wasn't even. Liverpool the better team there, but they still overcame Liverpool to be here.
Yeah.
So,
and I agree with Andy Roach there. Arsenal
Yes.
are 1 or 2 players away from the next level.
what we need, Tony, is we need some more competition for places. Right? You need competition at center forward spot, left winger spot, the 10 spot. You don't need competition for Ryan, but we need a good backup goalkeeper.
Yeah. Ultimately, Cranky, you look at what PSG were able to bring off the bench today.
Yeah.
And you just know Arteta just doesn't have those options.
He doesn't.
He knows he's got 6, 7 players on that bench. He is not putting on the pitch for love nor money. A man would have to break his arm and it be tear off for him to put one of them men on the pitch.
Oh, D-Dubs talk about Judge Graham. This is 2025, D-Dubs. Let's stay relevant. Not go back to George Graham. We ain't no one love win. We're past that. Different football, different age.
That's not even. We're talking chalk and cheese here. An old style, cranky first.
Don't say cranky. Don't say cranky.
Graham.
Don't say cranky. Don't say cranky. Don't say cranky.
Sorry.
So let me say this, Tony, which is we haven't won a trophy, but we've been good for the last 3 years. Right? We have had something to cheer about for the last 3 years. So we want to cheer and have a trophy. We all agree with that. It's important. But I don't want any trophy. I want the Premier League or the Champions League. I don't want them. If I get the other stuff, fine, but I'm not pushing that. Because if Tottenham is working for the Europa League.
Carabao Cup, hell no.
Yeah. We're not carrying no cup. We want to win cup. We want to win a quality cup. But no, at the end of the day, we've been having things to cheer about for the last 3 years. We should be happy. We should not be ungrateful. At the same time, we want to win trophies. And our team is young enough. So we have what? Saka with new contract coming up. Martinelli new contract. Saliba needs to have a new contract. I know Real Madrid is looking at him. And he's playing like it, by the way, like he wants to leave. He's messing up the last 3 weeks. He made a bad mistake today, almost cost us. Who else? New contract. I think Gabriel signed 1 or 2 long ago, right? If you think through the team, are all the main players under contract for 6? Partey needs to get a contract. No, they're having a discussion. He can play 2 more years. He's only 39.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think about who else. Anybody else that need? Lewis Kelly's getting a contract.
Yeah, he definitely needs to get, but he will be. There's nobody urgently needs. The only one is Thomas Partey. That's the only one who's in need of a contract urgently, and obviously they've agreed most of the terms and conditions for Bukayo Saka. So it is literally, we're two or three players away from being, taking this team to the next level.
Yeah, Nico Williams, Gokares, and somebody
I'm
else.
not convinced with Nico Williams. I don't know about you, Cranky. I don't think Nico
I like
Williams
it.
is the
I don't
one.
know how the best season. Yeah, the best season. But I like people who can roll. When you're in a good, he's an okay team, isn't he? He's an okay team. You get double team. You're an okay team. That's what happens.
Yeah.
If you're in a team like Arsenal, you're gonna get one-on-one. You'll get chances.
Yeah, I'm not so sure he's up to play.
Well, we
and
ain't
you know
getting
that
that
the
man. That's
physicality
for
of the
sure.
Premier League can kill a player, and I don't think he has that.
So who would you put out there? Who would you put out there?
I mean, I like speed. So one of my issues is, has the player that we're targeted got speed, pure natural out and out speed? Sub 11 seconds and sub 6 seconds for 50 yards and all them kind of metrics.
Does he have a brain?
Does he have a brain? Can he step over a ball? Can he beat a player one-on-one?
Can he dip a left shoulder and go to right instead of just going like he's
Exactly.
off balance like Martinelli all the time?
Yeah. Who would I pick?
Leao from Milan.
Oh, Rafael Leao, without a shadow of a doubt. Without a shadow of a doubt. Yeah, I mean, I just think he's a little bit more physical as well than Nico Williams.
Much more physical. Much more physical.
Yeah,
He's like 6 foot, what? About 6'2"?
Yeah, I'd go all out on Rafael Leao.
But he's £100 million, Tony.
It's worth it, bro. In today's football climate, £100 million is not big money.
So that's 160 for him and Gokares. You're not talking about agent fees. That's 200 million.
Yeah. So let me talk to you, Cranky, because I lined you up for this one. We had this conversation a little bit earlier. We have to make a decision about striking position. And we both watched an article, I believe, from ESPN, where they were talking about the merits of either keeping or releasing Kai Havertz.
Releasing?
And the argument to release him make absolute sense.
You can't release him. He's on a contract.
No, release him as in let someone buy him.
Yeah, but they can't afford his wages. He was the highest paid player at one point. He still is. Until Saka signed a new contract. Who's going to pay average £280 million? Man, you ain't paying that money anymore. City don't want him. Liverpool is not paying it.
Andy Roach, Victor Osimhen is paid more than all of the players that we have.
I know.
That's why Andy Roach is asking the question, why isn't nobody considering?
He's 3 something, isn't he?
He's just too expensive. Everybody would need to, restructure their pay structure just to fit him in.
But he's not 400. I think he's 3 something, isn't he?
He's 3 something. He's late 3 somethings.
Yeah, Salah making 3 something.
Yeah.
Havertz makes 280. It's not that far from a goal scorer. He's not a prolific goal scorer. Osimhen, I don't think people are convinced about Osimhen. Some people are not convinced about Osimhen. Maybe just his style of play and he's long-legged and he doesn't have certain attributes. Gokares is powerful and strong and quick and have. Osimhen has a lot. He's a goal scorer. We're pulling hairs when we talk about some of these players, Gokares or Isak or Osimhen.
Osimhen's on 374 per week.
Yeah, he's a lot of money.
That's too much. I mean, yeah, he is phenomenal as a striker, but
you know Haaland make more than that, right?
Yeah.
Haaland makes more than that. De Bruyne is about that range, I think, actually.
Yeah.
I think Haaland makes more. De Bruyne is around that range. Salah may make more around that now.
Yeah.
I don't know what Van Dijk make, but I know he's making.
So what are you saying to me? You think we should, under no circumstances, should we explore the possibility of letting Kai Havertz go? Because if somebody actually wants a decent striker, Kai Havertz is a good option.
Well, Kai Havertz is not a striker. Actually, Kai Havertz would be a better 10 than Odegaard. Let me say that again. Kai would be a better 10 than Odegaard at this point. What does Odegaard do that Kai can't do?
Say that again.
What does Odegaard do that Kai can't do?
Well, Odegaard's more of a technical footwork kind of player.
No,
Plus he has that-
I'm sorry. Kai has technical. You guys don't miss what Kai. You think Kai turned the ball over? Kai find a little gap, a little space to ease the ball. Odegaard look much more. He's busy. He's busy. Takes it, turns, busy. He and there is gliding. Odegaard, I mean, Kai is not as smooth, but Kai is effective. And Kai can put the ball in the net. Odegaard can't. Kai score headers. Kai score left footers. Kai can make a pass. Kai runs all day. I'm not the biggest Kai fan, by the way. It may sound like it, but I'm not. But I think Kai is more
sounds like
about effectiveness, not how I look and pleasing him on the eyes. Kai is more effective than Odegaard. There's no doubt. Kai was played. Look, Kai played for Chelsea. What did he play? They like a 10, 9.5. He in a position. He came to play for us. He played for 8. Kai is versatile. Yeah, well, they can't afford that. Bayern can afford him. Leverkusen can't afford him. Bayern can. Arteta loves Kai. Arteta loves Kai. You guys can't see that? He's the one who bought him, and he plays him all the time. Here's the thing, Tony. If we get Gokares, he starts. Kai has to play. Who sits? Rice has to play. Partey has to play if he's with us. Who sits, Tony? Is he the Kai or Odegaard?
It's a tough one. I mean,
unless he does what Emery does at Villa. So Emery doesn't play with a true winger on the left. He'll put Ramsey out there. He'll put what's his name, the captain out there from Scotland.
Rodgers. Yeah,
he'll put Rodgers in. When he played Rodgers more inside, but he plays the 9.5. He doesn't have a true left winger, you know. He benched Bailey on the right. He doesn't play Marlin. He doesn't play a true winger. So you could try that because Martinelli's not expected it could be. You could put Kai out there, not to be a true winger, but a person who plays a hybrid type left.
Yeah. Well, it's an interesting thought process. I mean, it's probably unlikely to ever occur, but you know, obviously Mikel Arteta has to think to himself, you know, in the summer, if I go out and get myself a Gyökeres, then what do I do with Kai Havertz?
There's a bench. There's something called bench. There's a bench. We need people on the bench.
You can't keep 360 grand a week on the bench, bro.
Really? You have no choice.
You have no choice. Yeah, I guess.
Because the more successful you are, the more your wage bill go up.
Yeah.
The more success you have, think about it. Saka gonna be making 300,000, right?
Yeah.
Martinelli gonna be making 2+.
Yeah.
Partey gonna be making probably close to 2. Rice making 2+. Odegaard make 2+. Saliba gonna make about 2. He's not making there yet.
Yeah.
So a lot of people gonna be making this wage bill is gonna go sky high.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll generate the revenues, but the wage bill is gonna go up. So it's gonna be what?
Yeah.
Merino.
Well, I mean, it's all kind of relative, isn't it? When you're making as much money commercially as Arsenal are making, you know, your salaries have to go up.
Yeah, and what happens, Tony, is that we're gonna keep making more money because the team is competitive.
Yeah.
Right. When you're competitive, you can sell jerseys.
That's what has to happen. It's a tough balancing act for those in the accountancy office, but having said that, you know, it's a quandary that, you know, you'd rather have. I mean, clearly, Arsenal are going to be desperate to get rid of Tomiyasu. They're going to be desperate to get rid of Gabriel Jesus. You know, players who basically are going to be surplus in the next 6 months.
Yeah. So Tomiyasu, Jesus, Zinchenko.
Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna keep Ben White, you know. I get a feeling Ben White may be on his way out.
Wow.
I'm not sure we're gonna keep Ben White. We'll see what happens.
That's as controversial as Kai Havertz is. Wow, really?
Yeah, I think he had a tough season. We'll see what happens, but Timber's taking his spot. He's not a starter.
Centre back, really? Somebody who could cover your right back and your right centre back?
So Tony, there's some people who are allergic to the bench. whether they quit or not. I think he's one of them.
Okay.
I'm telling you, he's allergic to the bench. He will not
Yeah.
be happy. I think people like him can be disruptive. They're not happy. I don't see him want to sit on anybody's bench at this point in his career. And that's weird because he's not in the team now. Lewis Kelly and Timber are the starters.
Yeah.
If Ben White going to sit on anybody's bench when he's this age, I wouldn't.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
So I do think that's a tough one for us and for him.
Yeah.
Because his game, I mean, Timber is a pretty brilliant right back. There is no denying that. So yeah, but we're not Man City. We don't have Middle East money, nor do we have their commercial, because their commercial revenues are more than us now these days.
Can't. What is this person?
Hey, D Dubs, I know. What time is it in England? You shouldn't be drinking this late. It's 10:30. It's weekday. Stop drinking.
Yeah, someone needs to go to bed. Anyway, Cranky, thank you so much for joining us. Any last thoughts?
Bring it on next game. Bring it on.
Next week's gonna be
we'll
fun.
have the general back. Should be a different game.
Yeah.
The maestro is gonna be there conducting things, and hopefully we get our shooting boots on.
Okay, so people, if you haven't already done so, join Cranky Live. He has his own channel, Cranky Live. Amazing football content and sport and topical debate around issues to do with society and politics and anything else you can think of. And sometimes you even see me on there, chatting in the chat. So yeah, join on the Cranky Live. We will see you guys next week, Wednesday, for the return leg.
Yep. Maybe then I'll be on camera. We'll see. All right, guys.
Take
Enjoy.
care, everybody. Have a good
Thanks,
weekend.
Tony.
Bye
All right.
for now.